Well, welcome back to the project of the Zomboid. We are joined by the Cyclops himself today. Doug is on the move. So, last episode we finished up by smashing out a stupid amount of mechanics. We didn't even finish up, we literally started with it and just pursued. It worked out very well. The one thing I am missing, however, is a wrench. Definitely don't have one over here. We've got a thingy wrench, a ratchet, but we need a proper wrench to be able to break down cars properly. So I think that's where this quest is going to take us straight off the bat today. I want to head to America Tire, the one just outside of West Point. It's a place... Oh, I forgot about the gate. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. Love it. There we go. So I'm going to head to West Point. I think that's probably the best place to start. I think get in there, see what we can do to push into America Tire, and then we can just kind of work our way through from there. I think if we're going to find a wrench anywhere, it's going to be there. But there's a bunch of cars sort of between here and the other side of the world that I'd like to clear out. All of the ones that are stopping our journeys just being effortless. Because I just want freedom. Want freedom. As my Scottish brethren would say. I think if I can clear enough of the pathways to just drive through without breaking a sweat, it'll be a damn good day. There's this one here, which is probably the most important one, and the one that I want to get on top of first. I already moved the cars. Perfect. Well, I still want the wrench anyway. There's a few on the bridge on our way into West Point, because I want to make that route accessible. And most of them we don't need propane for, which is... we don't need a wrench for, we just need the propane, which is fine. But there's a few that I might need to just break down anyway. And the more metalworking gear we can get, the better. And then there's two on the way to the fishing spot, which are going to be kind of prime targets. Probably those two. Any that are in the way, basically. I think fishing spot is probably going to be number one. There's 4 cars down there that kind of need to go. A couple on the bridge, which I'd quite like to clear up. Get that place maybe cleared and then potentially set up like a checkpoint. You know, somewhere that we can, in a theoretical world that we had people passing through, would be to stop people coming through, I guess. Well, check who's coming through so we can keep our side safe. Again, completely hypothetical if NPCs were a thing, but I quite like living my life thinking that they are. Keeps the runs fairly fresh and keeps me having something to do. So they're kind of the winter tasks. I don't want to go too crazy in winter. I know that what I learned from the Nomad run, once you kind of get out of your comfort zone, things get a little bit scary. I'd quite like this guy to go to a year. I think we're on episode 39 now, I think. I'd quite like to get him to a year. We're 6 months and 11 days in. I've got a big fitness journey ahead of us because I'd like to get that up to at least level 5, even level 6 if we're lucky. I'd like to get just all of our skills looking pretty good, maybe try some farming just in time for spring, and just keep him alive. I want this guy to be my longest standing build 42 run. He's doing very well so far, and if we've got any plans on getting to a 10 years later in the future, we need to get ahead of all of the skills that we'll need to survive that 10 years later now, whilst we can, and then go all balls into that and just, see what we can do. Fingers crossed we've got a wrench in this building. I'll be very surprised if we don't. We are incredibly depressed. I should have pet some chickens before leaving the house. It's very uncomfortable as well. I think uncomfortable is the one thing that I do not like about this new build. It's really annoying. It gives you all of these new armors and things that you can play with and like actually exciting new gear and just slaps a fat old uncomfortability trait to them. There we go. So anything you wear has an uncomfortable discomfort rating, which I kind of don't like. Not gonna lie. It's quite nice in certain areas, but most areas it's not, and it's kind of frustrating. But we move. Let's get inside, let's find this wrench, and let's get ourselves home. I never unlocked these back doors. What a wild time to be alive. I'm sure I did. Well, the front door's unlocked at least. I'm definitely going to unlock those just for good measure. Hopefully we can find a wrench just on the way to it. There we go. Kind of want that jerry can too. One wrench. Nice. I might just have a quick loot and see what extra stuff we can gain from this just whilst we're here. Be nice if we can, you know, at least get something of a bit more value. Although the wrench is probably the most valuable thing that I could have come across. I might take a spare. There's plenty of spares we can take. You know what, let's take 2 spares. Maybe 3 so I can get one on the board as well. I think the thing of most value was the, ooh, another welding torch. Okay. Maybe that's the thing of most value. I grabbed an extra, what do you call it? I've literally just picked it up. Have I forgotten it already? Car charger. I don't actually have one at home, and it'd be nice to keep one close by just for good measure. I might take 1 muffler as well. Not sure why. I just feel like I might need that in future, and a heavy duty one. Why not? We've got like 4 heavy duty cars, so it kind of makes sense. Ah, we grabbed all of the shelving units from here as well, didn't we? 1 extra tyre, a heavy duty battery. Again, that could be worth taking. Take a heavy chain? No, we're heavily overloaded. Let's get out of here. Let's close that door, and then let's get out of here. Not a bad haul, to be fair. I only came for a wrench and left with a whole lot of goodies. Oh, what a day. What a day. Okay, I know I'm heavily overloaded, but I have the wrench. I kind of want to test just to see if I can break something down. Let's maybe dump these on the ground just for now. Okay, where you at, engine? Take engine parts. Should be able to break this down to nothing, and then... Oh, no way. Oh, maybe it was a mod. Huh. Well, that kind of puts a spanner in the works. That was my whole plan. That's the whole need for the metalworking. Ah. Oh, well, okay. Well, I'm going to take these engine parts either way. Let's get this bad boy unlocked and, well, the unconventional unlock. There we go. Get this puppy unlocked. Let's make sure there's nothing hiding in there. Nope. There's still some engine parts. So I'd quite like to, well, I still got the ultimate goal of putting that siren car together because it would be grand. We only got 1 engine part from 2 engines. Interesting. Fair enough. Well, not going to question it. A little bit strange, but it is what it is, I guess. Also, we need to test a... I'm going to do this off camera. Okay, no, it didn't quite work. It was just a little towing strategy that I had mentioned to me the other day. But I don't think it works unless we just need to use a bigger vehicle. We can cross that bridge when we get there. I might actually refuel this just whilst we're here. It's a lot to do, and I feel like this car's kind of going to be the new long-term runner, you know? It's pretty good. It is pretty good. Can I refuel it whilst the engine's running? Of course. Be a good idea if we actually powered it up. Can I refuel from pump? There we go. What a beauty. I've never actually done that in a car. Filled it up whilst it's running. Has anyone ever tried it? Is that just a dangerous game to play? I mean, it probably would work, but it just feels wrong to me. You know what I mean? Feels a bit sketchy. Turns out, I've already got one at home. I'll take it either way. I think I might shift all of the tools over to that first one, just to keep it... Oh, I forgot about the military lockers. Damn. Oh, I've got so much to catch up on, man. So the more I look, the more that I realise I've got too much to do. And it just keeps stacking. I know I do normally keep all of the vehicle parts in the separate unit on the other side. But, wow, I've never seen it go completely black before. Strange. Cutaway is doing bits once again. Yeah, I know I normally keep it in a separate one, but I think I'm going to keep certain bits over here. Like all of the tools that we need to work on cars, because it just makes sense, right? Makes a bit too much sense if you ask me. We want both of those in the main. Beautiful. And yeah, anytime we need car stuff, we can just poke our nose in here. Job done. Too easy. Just going to sort the rest of the inventory, get some sleep, and then make a plan for the rest of the day. Completely lost my walk to button. Do not want to be doing that. I do not have the patience to be going for it at slow speeds. My brain does not operate that way anymore. Alright, what we got? A whole bunch of wrenches. I think there was one for the board. I'm going to start with that one. And then do the rest off camera. Because I do love showing this feature off. If you haven't played with the 3D placement yet, it is absolutely wonderful. Let's get it slightly in the air first. And then... not the Z-axis, the Y-axis. There we go. Let's give it the old switcheroony. 270, wouldn't it? 1927. Yeah, there we go. Let's drop it right back. Oh, I wanted it on the other side. Yeah, I really wanted it on the other side. Guess we don't really have a choice now, do we? Guess we don't have a choice. We could probably bump the saw over, to be fair, and then that'll make things work. 3D placement, wood saw. Please just move to the right. Wrong way. That's on rotation. Oh. Ah, that makes me really sad. Yeah. Ah, well. It'll do. It'll do. You know, I think what I would like to do is I've just been tracking down some, well, looking at the map in hopes to track down some good areas to go, but I don't actually have any locations at all. I haven't found a Mulder map, I haven't found a West Point map, haven't found a Rosewood or a March Ridge map, so I'm kind of just out in the dark. There's 2 gas stations nearby. One is towards the mall. That one I would quite like to check out regardless, just because it'd be interesting. Could actually be this one. No, there's definitely another. And then the other is just on the exit. We saw the sign on our way through. And I think I just want the locations. I'm yet to find any, and I feel like I'm missing just a huge chunk of the world. Just had a quick look at the map, and we got to Mulder, and that's it. The rest is just greyed out. I kind of want to do some big loot runs. You know, through winter, if we can kind of branch out a touch. I know this is completely contradictory to what I said earlier about staying close to home. I think if I have the full map and we can set up little forward points, like West Point for example, I've got the mechanic shop just outside. We had a little spot in the hardware store that we cleared out fairly well, so we could always use that as a little backup base, and just areas like that. Or Louisville, I've got the big mall. We can always use the mall to stay in, and that worked a charm. Hang on. Did we just go straight past the gas station? Was that what that right turn was? Possibly. But yeah, there's going to be quite a lot of potential. For one, I do not want to spend the whole of winter just sat in spamming fitness. Although, we are kind of going to have to at some point. Another heavy duty truck. That's just a rest area. I'm going to check that truck out either way. But yeah, I don't want to spend it just doing fitness. It's kind of top of the board. It needs to be done, but it's not something that I'm going to fully commit to. At least not for the entirety of winter, because it's too pretty to waste. And we already have it. That's a shame. Improvised lantern. Oh, no way. I was literally just looking up full lanterns to see what we could build. Turns out we can't build anything because we don't have what we need. And that's got a key and gas. That's so coming home. So coming home. Where are we? Big C. There is a vehicle. Nice. But yeah, if we can kind of set up some forward bases or use the forward bases we have to head through areas, it would make life so much easier and make winter just a bit more enjoyable. I kind of tend to get a bit bummed out halfway through because it's either way too cold or just a big old struggle to get anywhere. The food is way more scarce, the fishing just does not exist, and it's tough trying to stay warm. So I think forward bases are going to be grand, fitness is going to be equally grand, and just touching on bases we don't need sunshine for and long sunny days, because that's what winter's all about, isn't it? Getting cozy, getting things done that you don't need to be outside for, and just cracking on. Should be good, I think. We got a lot to do. One gas station. Thought the lights were on them, but definitely not. It's fully looted. Classic. Okay, well, be quick then. Be super speedy. Ah, the whole thing's gone. 3 gas cans left though. It's not a bad find. Any milk? No, they all wanted their milk. Bunch of sodas, some candy, and meds. These were terrible, terrible looters. Comic book I'll take just to keep me going. Alright, come on lads. You're here now. I was trying to do it without taking anyone down, but no choice apparently. Well, I might take those extra 3 gas cans whilst we're here. We can just have a little mooch around back here. Take the matchbooks just in case. And that'll probably do. Wonder if I can swing around the front and ignore them. Nah, no chance. One carving fork. Thanks, but no thanks. Ah, at least your window came in handy. Didn't get you much closer to dinner, but certainly a good start. And last but not least, beautiful. Let's grab those gas cans and hightail out of here, if we can. Man, it's just so clear when we got here. Come on. There we go. Let's see what we can do. Kind of hoping we can beat her to it. 1, 2, 3. Nope. Could have presents for us though. It's probably just a little letter opener or something, but fillet knife. Definitely not what we need. Okay, I guess step number 2. I'm not quite sure where else we can find the map. Other than going house to house. We've checked our gas station. Checked the other gas station. Bit of a swing and a miss, that. The rest areas definitely don't have any. Checked from the outside. I didn't check that right building, to be fair. We can try again. Seems to be a transportation office, but no shelves for anything, and it's locked, so I'm probably not going to waste too much time with it. Ah, there we go. Ooh, ah! Don't just run into rooms, ladies and gents. Terrible idea. Well, I could have learnt that the very, very bad way. Take those chips. Thank you. Okay, we've just had a scare. Let's do this properly. Is that just a bathroom? Yeah. No joys, unfortunately. And same again over here. Just the ladies' room this time. Well, at least we can cross that off the list. Just the little wins. And this was literally just a restaurant, wasn't it? Yeah. Definitely nothing in here, but if there's any flour or anything, that'd be nice. Whetstone, never have too many. Take it all. Bound to be some flour or something. Ah, rolling pin and a chopping board. Nice. Just what we were after a few days ago. Nothing else. Margarine and cow's milk. That's going to be perfect for a second pie. And that'll probably do us. That'll probably do. May as well break this down whilst we're here. Milk that electrical XP. It's kind of, we could do the extractor. Okay. Ah, 2 more extractors as well. Nice. Not repair, disassemble. Still trying to milk all of that thingy XP. Electrical, we're close. Certainly close. May as well take both of those just for the forge. Let's get ourselves home. Gonna test out this whole towing thing again. Give it a go with a bigger vehicle and just see what happens. Does it seem to be any better? Maybe slightly. So what I did and what the comments said to do was to attach the car to the one that you want to tow rather than looking at the one that's being towed. So if you stare directly at the pickup, attach the Niala to the D6 and it just works apparently, and so far actually pretty good. Super slow, but it's better than we had, so I'll take it. Although we want to limit it to 15 so it stays in first gear. Maybe 10 isn't the one. 15 still drops it back down to up to second every now and then. Nightmare, to say the least. We're so close. So close. Burning through fuel like no other, but we're super close. It's looking good. It's been a bit of a mission. It probably would have been faster to run, but we're here now. We've made it this far, so let's just keep on trucking. We made it. Oh, so close to getting through the pearly gates. Just instant rubber band too. Oh, what peanut. Okay, let's wow, that took a big old chunk out of the hood too by the looks of it. Think I've seen better days. Let's hop in and just do these separately to play it safe. Think that spot is looking ripe for it. Looks pretty good to me. Again, we're adding to the heavy duty vehicles as per. Ah, annoying, but it's all good. I think keeping this one just up to scratch constantly keeping it looking good, keeping it looking fine is probably going to be the best way. And I forgot we had all the gold in the back. And a whole gas can. Nice. I'll take it. I shall take it. Maybe we just park this in here for a second to repair it up. Yeah, we good. We good. We chillin'. Oh, so nice. It's very tempting to remove this central pillar to make life easy, but kind of like it. I love that we can just close it down and have a party. So go pitch black? Nah, that door. Ah, no, maybe that light. There we go. Ooh, we can actually make this real funky. I love the little orange lights they added to the switches as well. It does make life easy. Looks so cool. Looks so cool. Man, indies don't never change. You are the gift that keeps on giving. Let's see what we got. Trunk is absolutely battered. We need a way better welding skill for that. Way better. Maybe we do just try and grind out some welding. I think I showed you all this last episode, and it is not fun in the slightest. We basically have to stand against the window, put on and take off thingies on repeat until they're done. Still sheets on a window. It's not fun. It's not pleasant. I do not enjoy doing it at all. I hate that we have to do it, but that welding skill is not going to build itself, and the metalworking skill isn't going to do it either. So I think we just crack on. We got 6 propane welding torches. Just got to burn through it. Do we need a welder's mask for this? I don't think we do. No, we don't. Lovely. This is our life now. This is our life now. It's not fun. Oh, he's got doing the old safety squint behind the aviators. What a time to be alive. Horrid. But doesn't do too bad for our skills. I thought that was it then. I was going to say there's no way it's jumped up that much. I think it's like 5 per thing. Give or take. We'll get to level 3 in no time. You may be incredibly depressed doing it, but I think this one's the one. It's not the one. Come on, don't let me down. There we go. Thank God for that. Okay, I think we only get it when we put them on, which is okay. That'll do. We didn't even get through all 6 either, which is just grand. Maybe 4? Yeah, got through 4 and we gained a level. Nice. I don't actually think I have another book, so that might actually be the limit for our welding. Once again, we are hindered by books. I think we need to do a book run. I've heard Rosewood probably has the biggest library with a huge basement that I've been meaning to check out for a very long time. We could always try our luck down there. I know, it's a long way to go, and me saying that I want to stay near home for safety, it's kind of gone out the window already, hasn't it? Are we getting weight from this? No, we're not. Okay. Maybe we need to have a little think. Figure some things out. Get some sleep for one, and some water, without question. Drink. And fill. We've got 3 gas cans on us. Okay, we need to do something about that. It's probably what's taken up all of our backpack space. Still looking good with the gas cans out here, though. I think inventory just needs a little helping hand, doesn't it? We are very full. Incredibly so. Sling the milk in the fridge. It could be worth getting a butter churn. That could keep us good through winter. I mean, it takes 5 litres now, which is not really ideal, but it will do the job. And I did just want to check for a Welding level 2 book, didn't I? Please. No. No joy. Yeah, we're going to have to go for a book hunt, I think. We have got the second shelf, but no gains once again. Okay. Drawing board. Drawing board. Let's get some sleep to start with. I'll make a little plan overnight. Speaking of a lot of gas cans, we are completely out. Man, I should have checked that last night. Damn. Wait. There we go. We have got 1 full. I need to fill all of these up straight away. Damn, that does not look good. That do not look good. Can I take all of them? We can. Let's go take the new car for a drive. mainly because it already has 2 in the back. I think Rosewood could be the journey. I feel like that's what got us killed last time, to be fair, trying to get in the school again to get a carver book. I reckon, I don't think we have a choice, if I'm honest. It might be worth maybe grinding up our metalwork and skill just for a few days. Try and get a long blade, and then we can see how we go in Rosewood. I think the bats should do the trick, but I'd also like to be as safe as humanly possible. It's not going to be a journey I'll start today, but I might consider starting it for next episode. It'll make a fun and very welcome change. It's been a while since I've done anything outside Louisville, West Point and Valley Station, so it could actually be a welcome change. We'll see how we go. Let's crack this puppy on. Can we refuel this from the pump? We can. We are close enough. Lovely. Hopefully we have enough to be able to actually fill them all up. Man, I've got fuel set to low as well. Fuel set to low, and we've got this many gas cans. Ridiculous. Ridiculous, and I love it all. I might leave one down here just for good measure. Just in case. And let's shut that puppy off and get out of here. What's the generator looking like? 100% condition. Perfect. Not a bad day to be a generator. And she is back in her little home. Which vehicle's the best vehicle? Probably this one, isn't it? It's the biggest. And it's in the best shape. We just got to repair up that hood. Potentially repairs 91%. That's pretty nuts. Level 2 was so worth it. We can probably pull a window out of any one of these vehicles. We do also need to grab 2 to go into this, which I might take from our greenie. The potato... Is it potato? The perfect potato has been keeping us going from day 1, but I think it's seen better days. I'm not going to lie. It's seen better days. It's probably on its last legs now with a terrible engine like that, but we can use it as a donor car. That's for sure. It's just a shame about the hood. I think now that we've lost the hood, it makes me way less inclined to actually put any energy into it. Let's go grab the Welding stuff and the sheet. One steel sheet coming in hot, straight to 93%. That's nuts. That's so good. And then that on there too gets the overall condition to 79. Good stuff. I think we have got a muffler, and we can uninstall it. It's probably not worth replacing. I think we can repair them too, so we can certainly keep that one in mind. Okay, we've got the vehicle, we've got the food, the chickens look good. I can kind of comfortably leave. Nice. Again, definitely not happening today, but we can certainly get it in the pipeline for the future. I think just to finish up today, I'm going to go and make sure our fishing spot's clear and see if we can get some more clay, because both of those things have been on the roster for a little while. Let's grab an extra shovel, and then, yeah, we can kind of look at polishing up the forge as much as we can. I reckon this one will go. Yeah, I reckon she'll go. There's one big old step fan out there, which I'm a little bit worried about, but if we can at least clear one car, might just cut it. Might just cut it. These 2 puppies. Now, I don't quite know if we can move the big boy. I'm a little bit worried about it, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to try that one first. We've got the fuel for it, so I'm not too stressed about that. But the actual car capacity to be able to move it, that's a whole other question. Ah. Moves it like a dream. What? How? It moved it easier than the other car. How ridiculous is that? That's so ridiculous. I mean, I'm not going to question it. Not at all. It's going to make life so much easier. So much easier. Man, that's wild. I can't believe how easily that moved. Like that moved easier than the little light red car that we had. Do not understand. Do not understand for a second, and we are nowhere near close enough. Car number 2. Cruising. Oh. So I've had this whole thing with the checkpoint for so long, and I finally did it. And the amount of people that were like shouting at me like, it's about damn time. Been saying this every single time you've come through, just wipe it out, just do it once, it'll make life so much easier. And I'm so glad I did. And now that I'm doing this, I'm just kicking myself, I'm not gonna lie. All the time, just trying so hard to squeeze around stuff. Man, I just need to start cracking on. Anytime that I say I need to do this, I need to just do it. We need to stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. Squeezing around things when we can just... that's not good. Maybe it's a low battery? Either way, point still stands. We gotta just start cracking on. Anytime that we're struggling a bit, we just gotta do it. No ifs, no buts, just do it. See ya, fella. Imagine how much time this would have saved. Man, my brain feels so much better already. Oh, I've barely even done anything, and I just feel like I'm home away from home. Oh, what a time to be alive. Let's smash out some eggs, and then let's go clay hunt. Let's go clay hunt. So glad the snow has cleared up, and we've got so many patches. That's so nice. Take some clay. Can't remember how much we get, but I know it's a pretty stupid amount. 8. 8 per thing. It's a damn good day. I should have brought more sacks. I feel like I've kind of shot myself in the foot bringing only one, but still, good day. Wound up with about 80 clay overall, and there's a Z up there and I'm heavily overweight, so I'm just gonna leave. Gonna leave so I don't have to deal with her, and I think that's the best call. Let's get ourselves home. I think the most annoying thing about that trip out just then is that I didn't take a wrench with me, so I couldn't steal any engine parts from any of those vehicles. It's not really ideal. So I think whenever we go for our trip to Rosewood, we can swing through and grab everything along the way, because there's some tasty parts down there and it'd be a shame to waste them. I'm going to sort my inventory out and get some sleep. I'll see you guys when the sun's up. Oh yeah, I discovered this bad boy as well. I wonder if that works close to our base. I saw it and then never looked at it again. How far up do you think we can get? Should we try it there? No. Maybe the edge of the concrete will probably do it. There we go. Oh, that's a bit nicer. We definitely need something up here, though. I wonder if we can make a lantern. I feel like, you know what, I did actually look this recipe up. We definitely can't. I think we need a manual. Requires metalwork and 5. Can't craft, missing required items. Recipe not learned, and too dark to craft. Okay, that's fine. What about lantern glass? No, we just searched lantern. Didn't come up. We should know it by now. What do we need for an actual solid blade? Forge crude sword blade. Forge machete blade. Steel bar, vice grips, and level 9 metalworking. Yeah, I don't think we're taking a sword unless we want to wait until the other side of winter. Forge sword blade. Tongs and a steel bar. It's so easy to make is the annoying thing. We've just got to get there. Do you know what I mean? It's so annoying. So annoying. But there's a lot that we can do and a lot that we can make. Maybe forge a gold sheet. That sounds cool. Gold fragments. Sure, we can smelt the gold down. See what we can make out of that. Let's just search gold. Acquired items. Okay. Cast iron from large ingot? No. Melt glass. There's got to be a way. Got to be a way. I'll have a proper look in between episodes. I think for now, however, I'm probably going to love you and leave you just there. Let's turn this puppy off. Let's get ourselves inside and settled. Ready just to say goodbye. One thing I would like to do, and I had to comment about it last episode, is just get this inside area tidied up. We've got a lot to do. This place has been looking pretty barren since we got the bed in there. This was meant to be a pretty funky setup, and that kind of just turned into our reading room and the skull table, which I'm still on board with. I love it. The kitchen is the kitchen. This sign no longer works, which is very sad. And the storage room is just funky. It's probably my favourite room of the whole thing. The workshop and the garage came along nicely, but the actual living space has seen better days, so I think winter we need to work on this too. It's going to be a long base work in winter, I think, but I'm sure we can get through it together. For now, however, I'm going to love you and leave you just there. Thanks for watching. Massive thanks to the members supporting the channel. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Hopefully, stick around for the next one. Peace.